Hi, I'm Josie. This is the Book Corner. I'm in a corner. And today I will be doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag. The link to the original book tag / video will be linked down below, and let's get started. First, disclaimer. These opinions are solely my own. I am sorry if I offend you in any way with these opinions, if I don't like your favorite book, or if you disagree with me, but this is just for fun, and let's get started. Number 1, a popular book or series that you didn't enjoy, but everybody else seems to love. And for me, that would be Snow Like Ashes. I've talked about this book before on my channel, and I didn't enjoy it. I've seen that it's started to get a lot of attention, the entire series, and a lot of people seem to like it. A lot of friends that I know have given it great reviews on Goodreads, but I just couldn't get past the first pages. And the premise is really good, as I've said before. It could be such a great book, but the writing, I feel it just doesn't connect with me. Number 2, which is the opposite, a popular book or series that everybody seems to hate, but you like. And for me, that is The Fifth Wave. I really enjoyed this series. It is very slow at first, and with the second book, it was also very slow at first. It takes me time to finish them, but I really like the story. I like the way Rick Yancey writes, and either way, even if it takes me a long time to finish it, I'm glad I do because it is a great story. Number 3, a love triangle where the character in the middle didn't end up with the person you shipped them, and for me that is Selena. Selena, for me, I always shipped her with Dorian, and in this book, I accepted that Selena was Rowan's and Dorian now has Manon and Solorian. And I had to give up on Solorian. I had to sink that ship, but I loved that ship and Dorian loved her first, and that is what counts for me. That is what counts. Don't get me wrong. I love Rowan and Aileen. Don't worry. Rowan forever. Number 4. A popular genre that you rarely reach for. And for this one, I'm not really picking a genre, but more like it can be considered like a genre of its own, but I pick Nicholas Sparks books. These are very popular. A lot of people read them, a lot of people love them, and I've read about 4 of his books, and I like them all, but I rarely reach for them because you just get tired of reading the same thing. Somebody dies, sorry, spoiler, it's the truth. It's the same premise, it's the same people, just with different jobs. Still good books, still feel good. If you want something to read just for the heck of it, just to have fun, then these books are really good, but I rarely reach for them because I want something new. Number 5, a popular character that you don't like. And I have to say, Kale from the Throne of Glass series. A lot of people like him, and Sarah loves Kale. Of course, she wrote him. That was one of her first characters developing the series, but Kale, for me, he's just, I don't know. I don't hate him, I just have trouble relating to him sometimes. He has these moods, and that's part of his character, but sometimes I feel like he should just go away and leave Selena with Rowan, and everything will be alright. I don't want him to die, I just think that he should leave Aileen with Rowan, and especially when he didn't want to accept Aileen for who she was. You can't pick the parts of her to love. You have to love her entirely, Kale. Okay? But either way, he's a great character. From the series, that's my least favorite character. Number 6, a popular author you just can't get into. And for me, I have to pick James Dashner. I read The Maze Runner because someone from my school really loved it. and she gave it to me, so I tried to read it. I skimmed a lot. The premise is good, but the characters, you can't really relate to them. And the story is good, but you can't relate to the characters. The premise is very far-fetched and difficult to follow. It's a good idea. The movies are great, but I just couldn't get into it, and I can't get into his writing. It's just, he's not a bad author. He's very successful, and he's very good at what he does, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Number 7. A book trope you're tired of seeing. Just in case, a book trope is stuff you see often in a book, like The Lost Princess or the dystopian society with corrupt rulers. Stuff that get repeated time after time in books. And for me, that is instant love. I like it when two characters that are meant to fall for each other in a series or a book take their time with their relationship, not you're the love of my life. It's like, we're meant to be. I don't like instant love. I like characters working for their relationships within a story. It makes it more real and it makes it more relatable. Number 8 is a popular book series that you're not interested in getting into. And for me, those are the Game of Thrones books, because I am one of the 1% in our society that hasn't seen Game of Thrones. And I want to get into it, but at first I wanted to read the books, but then people told me they were diverging from the books, and George R.R. Martin still hasn't finished the series, so I don't know what to do, but I'd rather just watch the series, and if I want to read the books, then I'll read them eventually, but I'm not interested in doing it right now. And there are dogs barking. And finally, number 9, what is a better adaptation than the book it's based on? And for me, that is The Maze Runner again. I really enjoyed watching The Maze Runner. I enjoyed watching The Scorched Trials, but for me, it was a better experience watching the movies than reading the books. So there you have it. Those are my unpopular opinions on books, series, and authors. I tag all of you watching this video and upload your own. I would like to know your opinions, or leave a comment below. And stay kind, stay positive. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!